Hey there! Welcome to this intriguing journey into the world of dark psychology and the art of seduction. Today, we're diving into some powerful yet often misunderstood techniques that only a small fraction of men truly master. Imagine having the ability to captivate anyone, to effortlessly create a magnetic pull that people can't resist. This isn't just about charm or good looks. It's about understanding the deeper psychological triggers that influence human behavior. Before we get started, I want to emphasize that with great power comes great responsibility. These techniques should be used ethically and respectfully. Our goal is to build genuine connections, not to manipulate or deceive. So, buckle up and let's explore this fascinating forbidden art together. Ready to unlock the secrets? Let's dive in. Understanding the basics of dark psychology. Dark psychology involves the study and application of psychological principles that influence and control human behavior in subtle and often covert ways. At its core, dark psychology seeks to understand the underlying mechanisms of the human mind that drive people to think, feel, and act in specific ways. This field encompasses various techniques and strategies that can be used to subtly manipulate or persuade others, often without their conscious awareness. One of the fundamental aspects of dark psychology is the concept of influence. This involves the ability to sway someone's thoughts, emotions, and actions to align with your desired outcomes. Unlike overt forms of persuasion, which are direct and often easily recognized, dark psychology relies on more subtle, covert methods that operate beneath the surface of conscious awareness. These methods can include the use of language, body language, and psychological principles to create a sense of rapport and trust, ultimately leading to a greater degree of influence over the individual. A key element in dark psychology is understanding and leveraging cognitive biases. Cognitive biases are systematic patterns of deviation from rationality and judgment, which can lead individuals to make illogical or irrational decisions. By recognizing and exploiting these biases, one can influence others more effectively. For example, the principle of reciprocity, where people feel compelled to return a favor, can be used to create a sense of obligation in the target. Similarly, the anchoring effect, where individuals rely heavily on the first piece of information they receive, can be used to shape their perception and decision-making process. Another important aspect of dark psychology is the use of emotional manipulation. Emotions play a crucial role in human behavior, often driving decisions more powerfully than logic or reason. By tapping into someone's emotional state, it is possible to guide their thoughts and actions in a desired direction. This can involve eliciting specific emotions such as fear, desire, or guilt, and using these emotions to influence behavior. For instance, creating a sense of urgency or scarcity can heighten anxiety and prompt quicker decision-making. Dark psychology also involves a deep understanding of social dynamics and interpersonal relationships. Effective practitioners of dark psychology are skilled at reading social cues, understanding group dynamics, and navigating social hierarchies. This allows them to position themselves advantageously within social interactions, gaining the trust and admiration of others. Building rapport and establishing a strong social presence are essential components of this process, as they create a foundation of trust and influence. While the techniques and principles of dark psychology can be powerful, it is crucial to approach them with a strong sense of ethics and responsibility. The line between ethical persuasion and manipulation is often thin, and the misuse of these techniques can lead to harm and exploitation. It is important to use these skills to foster positive, genuine connections and to avoid causing psychological or emotional damage to others. In summary, understanding the basics of dark psychology involves a deep dive into the subtle mechanisms of influence, cognitive biases, emotional manipulation, and social dynamics. By mastering these principles, one can enhance their ability to connect with and influence others in profound ways. However, it is essential to use these techniques ethically and responsibly, always prioritizing the well-being and autonomy of those you interact with. The power of emotional triggers. Emotional triggers are potent tools in the realm of dark psychology, capable of eliciting strong responses and driving behavior in significant ways. These triggers tap into the core of human emotions, influencing thoughts, actions, and decisions, often without the individual being fully aware of the manipulation. Understanding and leveraging emotional triggers can enhance one's ability to connect with others on a deeper level and influence their behavior effectively. At the heart of emotional triggers is the understanding that emotions are fundamental drivers of human behavior. Unlike logical reasoning, which involves deliberate and conscious thought processes, emotions can bypass rationality and lead to immediate, often automatic reactions. This makes emotional triggers incredibly powerful in shaping behavior. By tapping into emotions such as fear, desire, guilt, and happiness, one can create a strong, visceral impact on another person's psyche. Fear is one of the most primal and powerful emotions, rooted in the instinct for survival. When used as an emotional trigger, fear can prompt immediate and decisive actions. This can involve creating a sense of danger or urgency, compelling the target to respond quickly to avoid perceived threats. For instance, highlighting potential losses or risks can trigger a fear response, prompting the individual to take action to mitigate those risks. This technique is often used in marketing, where the fear of missing out, FOMO, drives consumers to make quick purchasing decisions. Desire, on the other hand, is a powerful motivator that can drive individuals towards specific goals or objects. By tapping into someone's desires, one can create a strong pull that influences their behavior. This can involve highlighting the benefits and rewards associated with a particular choice, creating a sense of aspiration and longing. For example, luxury brands often use desire-based triggers by showcasing the exclusivity and prestige associated with their products, making consumers want to attain that status. Guilt is another potent emotional trigger that can be used to influence behavior. When someone feels guilty, they are often motivated to take action that will alleviate that guilt. This can be leveraged by creating situations where the target feels responsible for a particular outcome or action. For instance, charitable organizations often use guilt-based triggers in their campaigns by showing the dire conditions of those in need, prompting individuals to donate to relieve the sense of guilt and contribute to a positive cause. Happiness and positive emotions can also serve as powerful triggers, encouraging individuals to pursue actions that will maintain or enhance their emotional state. By creating positive associations with specific behaviors or choices, one can drive individuals towards those actions. This can involve using humor, joy, and satisfaction to create a positive emotional environment. For example, advertisements that depict happy families using a product can trigger a desire to experience similar happiness, prompting consumers to purchase the product. The effectiveness of emotional triggers lies in their ability to bypass rational thought and create immediate, often subconscious reactions. By understanding the specific emotional states of the target and tailoring triggers accordingly, one can achieve a high degree of influence. However, it is crucial to use these triggers ethically, avoiding manipulation that can cause harm or distress. In practice, leveraging emotional triggers involves careful observation and understanding of the target's emotional landscape. This requires empathy and emotional intelligence, as well as the ability to create scenarios that elicit the desired emotional responses. It also involves a deep understanding of human psychology and the ways in which emotions influence behavior. In summary, the power of emotional triggers in dark psychology lies in their ability to elicit strong, immediate reactions by tapping into core human emotions.
understanding and leveraging emotions such as fear, desire, guilt, and happiness, one can influence behavior effectively. However, ethical considerations are paramount, ensuring that these powerful tools are used to foster positive connections and avoid causing harm.
Mastering non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication is a critical aspect of dark psychology, playing a fundamental role in how we convey and interpret messages without the use of words. This form of communication includes body language, facial expressions, gestures, posture, and eye contact. Mastering non-verbal communication can significantly enhance one's ability to influence and persuade others, as it often conveys more than spoken words and can shape the perception and responses of those around us. One of the primary elements of non-verbal communication is body language. The way we move, stand, and position ourselves can send powerful signals about our intentions, confidence, and emotions. For instance, an open posture, where the arms are not crossed and the body is facing the other person, can convey openness and receptivity. On the other hand, closed body language, such as crossed arms or turning away, can indicate defensiveness or disinterest. By consciously adopting positive body language, one can create an impression of confidence and approachability, making others more likely to respond favorably. Facial expressions are another crucial component of non-verbal communication. Our faces can express a wide range of emotions, from happiness and surprise to anger and sadness. These expressions can significantly impact how others perceive and respond to us. For example, a genuine smile can create a sense of warmth and friendliness, encouraging positive interactions. In contrast, a frown or scowl can convey displeasure or disapproval, potentially leading to negative responses. Mastering the ability to control and interpret facial expressions allows one to influence the emotional tone of an interaction effectively. Gestures also play a vital role in non-verbal communication. These are movements of the hands, arms, or other parts of the body that can emphasize or complement verbal messages. For example, nodding can signal agreement or understanding, while shaking the head can indicate disagreement or confusion. Using purposeful gestures can reinforce the messages being conveyed verbally, making communication more effective and engaging. Additionally, being aware of others' gestures can provide insights into their thoughts and feelings, allowing for more nuanced and responsive interactions. Posture is another key element that can influence non-verbal communication. How we hold our bodies can reflect our level of confidence, authority, and engagement. A straight, upright posture often conveys confidence and attentiveness, while slouching can suggest disinterest or lack of self-assurance. By maintaining a confident posture, one can project a sense of authority and credibility, which can be persuasive in various social and professional contexts. Eye contact is perhaps one of the most powerful tools in non-verbal communication. It can convey a range of emotions and intentions, from confidence and sincerity to aggression and dominance. Sustained eye contact can create a sense of connection and trust, making others feel heard and valued. However, too much eye contact can be perceived as intimidating or confrontational, while too little can suggest disinterest or evasiveness. Striking the right balance in eye contact is essential for effective communication and influence. In addition to these individual elements, the overall congruence of non-verbal communication is crucial. This means that all aspects of one's non-verbal behavior should align with the verbal message being conveyed. Incongruence, where non-verbal cues contradict spoken words, can lead to confusion and mistrust. For example, if someone says they are happy while displaying a sad expression and slouched posture, the inconsistency can undermine their credibility. Ensuring that non-verbal signals match verbal communication enhances clarity and trustworthiness. Mastering non-verbal communication also involves being attuned to the non-verbal cues of others. This requires keen observation and empathy, allowing one to read and respond to the unspoken messages being conveyed. By understanding the non-verbal signals of others, one can adjust their own behavior to create more harmonious and effective interactions. In summary, mastering non-verbal communication is a powerful skill in dark psychology that involves the conscious use and interpretation of body language, facial expressions, gestures, posture, and eye contact. These non-verbal cues can significantly influence how messages are perceived and how others respond, making them essential tools for effective persuasion and influence. However, it is important to use these skills ethically, ensuring that communication fosters positive and genuine connections. Building unbreakable confidence. Building unbreakable confidence is a crucial component in the realm of dark psychology, as confidence is often perceived as a key indicator of competence, reliability, and leadership. Confidence influences how others perceive you and how you perceive yourself, creating a feedback loop that can significantly enhance your ability to influence and persuade others. Unbreakable confidence is not just about appearing confident. It involves genuinely believing in your abilities and projecting that belief consistently. The foundation of unbreakable confidence lies in self-awareness and self-acceptance. Understanding your strengths and weaknesses allows you to navigate situations with a realistic and positive mindset. This self-awareness helps in setting achievable goals and recognizing accomplishments, which in turn boosts self-esteem. Accepting your flaws and learning from mistakes rather than dwelling on them fosters a resilient mindset, essential for maintaining confidence in challenging situations. Another critical aspect is the development of competence. Confidence often stems from a strong sense of competence in a particular area. By acquiring knowledge, skills, and expertise, you can build a solid foundation for confidence. Continuous learning and practice are essential in this process. The more proficient you become, the more confident you will feel. This competence-based confidence is more sustainable and authentic compared to superficial confidence that relies solely on appearance or external validation. Body language plays a significant role in projecting confidence. As discussed earlier, an upright posture, steady eye contact, and purposeful gestures can convey confidence to others. This non-verbal communication not only affects how others perceive you, but also reinforces your own sense of confidence. The mind and body are interconnected. Adopting confident body language can positively influence your mental state, making you feel more assured and capable. Positive self-talk is another powerful tool for building unbreakable confidence. The way you talk to yourself shapes your self-perception and influences your behavior. Replacing negative self-talk with positive affirmations can shift your mindset and boost confidence. Instead of focusing on potential failures or shortcomings, concentrate on your abilities and past successes. This positive reinforcement helps in building a resilient and confident self-image. Taking calculated risks is also essential in developing confidence. Stepping out of your comfort zone and facing challenges head-on can significantly enhance your sense of self-efficacy. Each successful experience reinforces the belief in your abilities, creating a virtuous cycle of confidence building. Even when faced with failure, viewing it as a learning opportunity rather than a setback helps maintain confidence and fosters personal growth. Surrounding yourself with supportive and positive people can further bolster your confidence. Positive social interactions and encouragement from others can provide the reinforcement needed to sustain confidence. Conversely, distancing yourself from negative influences or those who undermine your self-esteem is crucial for maintaining a positive and confident mindset. Visualization is another effective technique for building confidence. Visualizing yourself succeeding in various scenarios can create a mental blueprint for success. This mental rehearsal helps in reducing anxiety and increasing confidence when facing real-life challenges. By vividly imagining successful outcomes, you can condition your mind to approach situations with a confident and positive attitude. Lastly, consistency and perseverance are key to building unbreakable confidence. Confidence is not built overnight. It requires continuous effort and practice. Consistently applying the techniques mentioned above and persevering through challenges and setbacks are essential for developing and maintaining confidence. Over time, these efforts will result in a deeply ingrained sense of confidence that is resilient and unshakable. In summary, building unbreakable confidence involves a combination of self-awareness, competence development, positive self-talk, confident body language, risk-taking, supportive social interactions, visualization, and consistency. This holistic approach ensures that confidence is not only projected outwardly, but also deeply rooted within, creating a powerful and enduring sense of self-assurance that can significantly enhance your influence and effectiveness in various aspects of life. Ethical considerations and responsible use. The techniques and principles of dark psychology offer significant power to influence and persuade others, but with this power comes a critical responsibility. Ethical considerations and the responsible use of these techniques are paramount to ensure that they are applied in ways that foster positive interactions and avoid harm. Understanding the ethical implications of using dark psychology is essential to maintain integrity and build genuine, respectful relationships. The primary ethical consideration in using dark psychology techniques is the intent behind their use. These techniques should be employed to build genuine connections, enhance communication, and achieve mutually beneficial outcomes. Manipulating others for personal gain, exploiting vulnerabilities, or causing harm is unethical and can lead to significant negative consequences for both the influencer and the influenced. It is important to constantly evaluate one's motives and ensure they align with ethical standards and respect for others' autonomy and well-being. Transparency and honesty are crucial in the ethical application of dark psychology. While some techniques may involve subtle persuasion and influence, it is essential to maintain a foundation of truthfulness and openness. Deception and dishonesty can erode trust and damage relationships in the long term. By being transparent about intentions and maintaining honesty in interactions, one can build trust and respect, which are the cornerstones of healthy and ethical relationships. Consent is another fundamental aspect of ethical influence. Ensuring that individuals are aware of and agree to the nature of the interaction is essential. This involves respecting their right to make informed decisions and not coercing them into actions they are uncomfortable with. Seeking consent and respecting boundaries demonstrates respect for others' autonomy and fosters an environment of mutual respect and trust. Empathy and emotional intelligence are vital in the responsible use of dark psychology. Understanding and considering the emotions, perspectives, and needs of others helps in applying these techniques in a way that is respectful and considerate. Empathy allows one to gauge the impact of their actions on others and adjust their approach to minimize harm and enhance positive outcomes. This empathetic approach ensures that influence is used to uplift and support others rather than manipulate or exploit them. Additionally, it is important to recognize and respect individual differences and cultural variations. People come from diverse backgrounds with different values, beliefs, and communication styles. Being sensitive to these differences and avoiding assumptions based on stereotypes is crucial for ethical influence. Tailoring one's approach to respect and accommodate these differences fosters inclusivity and respectful interactions. The long-term impact of influence should also be considered. Ethical use of dark psychology involves thinking beyond immediate outcomes and considering the long-term effects on relationships and individuals' well-being. Short-term gains achieved through manipulation or coercion can lead to lasting damage, mistrust, and resentment. By focusing on building genuine positive connections and fostering long-term trust and respect, one can achieve sustainable and ethical influence. In professional settings, adhering to ethical guidelines and standards is paramount. Professions such as psychology, counseling, marketing, and leadership have established ethical codes that guide the responsible use of influence and persuasion techniques. Familiarizing oneself with these codes and applying them diligently ensures that professional interactions are conducted with integrity and respect for all parties involved. Lastly, self-reflection and continuous ethical evaluation are essential for responsible use of dark psychology. Regularly assessing one's actions, motives, and the impact of their influence helps maintain ethical standards and accountability. Seeking feedback from others and being open to criticism can provide valuable insights and help in making necessary adjustments to ensure ethical conduct. In summary, ethical considerations and responsible use of dark psychology involve a commitment to transparency, honesty, empathy, respect for consent and individual differences, and adherence to professional ethical standards. By focusing on building genuine positive connections and considering the long-term impact of influence, one can apply these powerful techniques in a way that fosters trust, respect, and mutual benefit, avoiding harm and promoting ethical interactions in all areas of life. As we conclude this exploration into the intricate and powerful realm of dark psychology and the art of seduction, it's crucial to remember the immense responsibility that comes with such knowledge. The techniques and principles we've discussed offer profound insights into human behavior and the power to influence, but they must be used with integrity, empathy, and respect. Harnessing these tools ethically ensures that our interactions remain positive, genuine, and beneficial for all involved. Always prioritize building trust, fostering mutual respect, and promoting the well-being of those around you. In doing so, you can use the power of dark psychology not just to seduce or persuade, but to create lasting, meaningful connections that enrich both your life and the lives of others. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use it wisely